Howdy, howdy, howdy. We're talking algebra. Woohoo! And before you panic and start thinking, oh no, algebra, that's big kid math, I can't do it. Well, I'm going to stop you because you're wrong, because you can do it. And actually, I'm wrong too in saying that because you have been doing algebra pretty much your whole academic career. Let me give you an example. 1 plus 3 equals, and then your grade 1 teacher would give you a big blank. 1 plus 3 equals, I don't know. We don't know the answer to that. This is arithmetic. You're just trying to find the unknown answer. Here's what algebra looks like. 1 plus 3 is equal to n. That's the difference. Instead of just having a blank, we're going to use variables, which are letters. And we use these letters to stand in place of an unknown value. I don't know what the answer is when I simplify 1 and 3. I'm not sure what the answer is, and that's why I have a variable there showing that there is some kind of a value, but we don't know what it is yet. And of course, when we simplify 1 plus 3, n would be equal to 4. And the question itself, when you're doing algebra, it would say, solve for n. Now, the cool thing about algebra, though, is that it doesn't just have to be the answer to your operation. The unknown value can actually be one of your terms. So 1 plus n is equal to, let's say, 4. All right. We would have to solve for n still. We have to find this missing value. And of course, 1 plus 3 would give us 4. Okay? So that's really what algebra is. It's simplifying expressions, simplifying equations, and finding out the missing value, figuring out what the variable is actually equal to, what it's standing for. And next, variable itself, the word variable, I like that because it has the word vary in it. Because when I don't know what n is, n could stand for anything. Rather, the value n stands for varies. It could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 10, it could be a million. It could be anything. So the value that this variable stands in for varies. Varies, variable, there you go. Anyhow, what the heck are we doing here? Well, we are going to be simplifying expressions. Here's an expression. Remember that an expression is really numbers and operations without an equal sign. There's no equal sign here. It's just numbers, variables, and an operation. There's no equal sign. As soon as we have an equal sign, it's not an expression, it's an equation. Okay? So what the heck am I doing here? Well, notice it's nb plus n. Sorry, nb, 9b plus n. And whenever you have variables touching, or a number and a variable touching, the implied operation is multiplication. So it's 9 times b plus n. Now, right now, I can't simplify that. That's just what it is. I don't know what b is. I don't know what n is, so I can't simplify. But thankfully, this worksheet gives us what the variables are actually standing in for. So my very first step on this one, guys, is, well, 9, I don't know. Well, 9 is 9. I can't do anything to that, so it drops down. b, however, b is supposed to be 6. So I'm not just going to write 6, because that would look like 96. That's confusing. I'm going to put brackets, and I'll put 6 in the middle. And that shows that 6 is standing in for b. It's supposed to be a 6. And since the bracket and 9 are touching, we know that they're going to be multiplying. Plus sign drops down. N doesn't drop down. I mean, it would, but I know what n is. N is 8. So 8 drops down instead of n, because 8's going in for n. And now I just do BEDMAS. Follow my order of operations. Add or multiply first. Well, BEDMAS. BEDMAS. Oh, yeah, multiplication comes first. BEDMAS. So 9 times 6, that's 54. Plus sign drops down, 8 drops down. 54 plus 8, that would be 62. Boom. And I've simplified this algebraic expression. And that's it. If you feel like you got it, shut the video down, no problem. But if you don't, let's do one more together just for fun. Because this is super fun, right? Yeah, it is. Anyway, so here's my expression here. I've got what the variables are standing in for. So n is actually 9. So I'll write that in for n. Plus sign drops down, 3 drops down, and I'll put brackets. And standing in place for h is actually 8. And again, oh my gosh, it's hard to write with the mouse. Sorry, guys. Multiplication comes first. 3 times 8 is 24. Plus sign drops. 9 drops. 9 plus 24 is 33. And that's it, guys. That's it. All right. Have fun. Be very algebraic today. See you next time.